Morning, everybody. It's a little frosty out here this morning. Actually started a fire. First fire in the old wood stove in the house. It started this morning. So what's happening here? Well, as lots of you would have seen yesterday, the old Dodgy, we've got issues going on with them. And Jeremy was here and he said yesterday he'll be back today at some point to pull the axle out and find out what the hell is going on, like why. He's thinking the caliper more or less failed, and when it locked up, because we were loaded, like we went from 60 kilometers, 60 kilometers an hour to 0 in about 10-15 feet because it locked up so hard. Anywho, he's thinking we could have popped a bearing in the rear end or broke the left side rear axle. Now, who's gonna, because shit, we haven't put any miles. I haven't even put 100K on the truck. So since we did the calipers, rotors, brake pads, everything was installed new. We just got the truck Friday morning. So my question when Jeremy comes over today is, who's going to pay for this repair bill? Because I don't think it should be on me. I don't care if my truck has 780,000 kilometers on it or not. There was nothing wrong with the rear end. He knows that. So do we go after the company that he got the calipers from, or that made the calipers? Or does he cover it himself and then work at getting his money out of them, or what? I don't know. But as far as cows go, so we just grabbed a big old round green / yellow bale, oat bale, and CP wanted the cows moved. So they're not in the bush at hunting time. So for the next couple, well, basically a month, the cows are going to be out here. So right now it's mule deer season until the 14th, and then it switches to whitetail on the 15th, and it goes from the 15th until I believe December 2nd. So yeah, the cows will be in this open field until then, and then I'm putting them back in the bush. I'm just spreading this out a little bit more. And they're going to clean up like all of this green stuff. They'll clean all that up. So they're going to level whatever little bit of grass is out here. They're going to just totally destroy it. That much I know for a fact. Anywho, I'm going to let you guys go for now. And we'll bring you back a little bit later on today. Alrighty guys, well, been working at this for a little bit. What are we doing? Well, I'll show you. We're grabbing bales and moving them to a different location. Well, BP just Why are you doing that? Why wouldn't you just grab them from here and move them when you need to actually use them? Well, this is like 3- and 4-year-old oat straw. And you can tell the bales are a lot blacker / browner than those yellow ones over there. And that's because it's so old, it's weathered. Excuse me. And I did make a phone call and talk to my tub grinder guy. And we're trying to get a plan together so that they're here right around the 20th of this month, November. So approximately in 2.5 weeks. Guys, today is the 4th already. I believe tomorrow, the 5th, is U.S. Election Day. Let's make America great again. Hopefully he wins. My personal opinion. But anyway, it'll probably make it a little harder for some of us guys up in Canada with tariffs and so on and so forth. But as far as the American friends go, I would say of the 2 candidates you guys got, Mr. Trump is probably your better choice, because the woke bullshit that goes on up there or down there I should say, is way worse than what's even here in Canada. And it's pretty goddamn bad here in Canada. So the inflation, the taxes, everything else, you guys aren't much different than we are. The liberal governments of today are not like they were 30, 40 years ago. That's for damn sure. Anyways, enough politics. Let's get on to something different. What are we doing? Well, all of these old oat straw bales, for whatever reason, and anybody that's got livestock will know, you take a 3, 4-year-old straw bale, whether it be oats, wheat, barley, and you put it out for your cows, they will literally goddamn near eat the whole bloody thing. And what better way to friggin' use it up, utilize it 100%, than through a tub grinder, right? So we got all these bales set out here, and all these bales are set out here for tub grinding. And when I finish this row off, that'll put us at 150 bales. That'll be 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 rows. At 25 a row, we should be sitting right around 100 and... is that right? 100? I'm sure there's 25 per row. So that'd be basically 175-ish bales. I'll have to do a count. I can't remember if I got 20 per row or 25. If it's 20, well then 7 would be 150. If it's 25, then that'll be 175. Oh boy. Somebody's going to work. There he goes. Not sure what they're doing in the area, but that was Boyd Construction, it looked like. So yeah, I also got, of those cows and calves we hauled home yesterday, I've got a red calf that from the tractor I can tell he's not looking too good, so I'm gonna have to get him in the chute and treat him. There was a couple of them I noticed with snotty noses, so maybe this afternoon I'll be able to get him in the chute and give him a good shot of something or other. Him or her, I'm not sure if it's a heifer or a steer, but regardless. Also this afternoon at some point, Jeremy's coming out to look at the back end of the old Dodge, find out what the fuck happened there. Because right now, I can't haul my own calves this weekend. Like, literally Sunday, a week away, I need to be hauling 30 head to Whitewood, and I'm gonna have to hire someone to haul my calves. And I also have a couple of guys that want me to haul cattle for them, and I can't do that either, obviously. If I can't haul mine, I can't haul theirs. So, but yeah, that's why I'm moving these old straw bales. We're gonna grind them all up, simple as that. I also got to get my bale processor in the shop and go over it, grease it all up and check it all over, make sure she's on the up and up. Lots of jobs to do. Anywho, I'm going to continue moving these bales and I'll bring you guys back a little bit later. Alrighty guys, so we got 5 rows of 25. And then the next 2 rows, well, are basically 22. These 2 should go over there. The one is 23. This last one would be 22. But I'm not putting those 2 bales in that spot over there because I still need to be able to get through that gateway and I don't want to block it off. Dead fly. Oh, he was a greasy bastard. Anyways. So yeah, that's, so we'll be sitting at about 175 friggin' bales for when the tub grinder comes. And that should get us through until January, February, roughly 1st of March. And then work at getting the guy to come back and do another tub grind. Only it would be a lot richer. I won't have no straw in it. It'll all be like green/yellow feed and hay only. That's my plan anyways. Anywho, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna move a few more of them old bales over and I'll throw them in sparingly here and there as we're grinding, because there's some little tiny bastards there. Another reason to get rid of them old straw bales, the mice love them and I don't want the rats to move in. So talk to y'all later. Alrighty guys, so Jeremy just left, so we got to do some investigating as to why this caliper, yeah, it did lock up because it cut a slight groove. There was a stone in it and it cut a groove in the fucking rotor. Nothing serious. We can run with it the way it is, but the fucking axle, it snapped it from the face here about 8 inches in. It snapped that axle. So that ain't no fucking good. So we got to get an axle in there. My question to Jeremy is, okay, it snapped the axle, but who's fucking covering the fucking axle repair, right? Because there was nothing wrong with the axle prior to. So yeah, that's no fucking good. But regardless, we got to get an axle in this truck. So I'm just waiting for a buddy to come over. We deleted the ABS because I couldn't put it in 4-wheel drive because the ABS was on. So I got a buddy that's going to come over, and I got it in 4x4 now. We deleted the ABS out, and so I could drive it to Jeremy's. That's about 20 miles away, and he could give me a ride home. He's going to follow me there, and if something should happen where the ABS comes on and it kicks my 4x4 out, then we'll just tow it the rest of the way. Yay! Fuck's sakes. Tits and tires. You know what they say. Tits and tires. One way or another, it's gonna cost you. Get ready, all you young guys. It's gonna cost you. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, how you guys doing today? Hope everybody's having a good one. It's later in the afternoon here, so I'm gonna go and play with this thing for a little bit. It's been one of them, basically just a shitty fucking day. So most of it's dealing with my truck. So the truck is down and out and will be for the next 2 to 3 weeks. I think what kind of happened was the bearing, the wheel bearing or rear hub bearing, whatever you want to call it, piled up and literally welded itself to the stub axle on the rear end, and we got to replace the whole fucking rear end. And when it piled up, that's what caused the axle on the inside to snap. And I've never replaced that bearing, so we got a new one coming now. I just ordered a whole brand new rear end for the truck, from rotor to rotor, side to side. All the guts, axles, bearings, rotors, everything. So yeah, not something I wanted to do, and you might say, well, why the hell didn't you just buy a used one? Well, it's simple. You cannot get one. You cannot, up here, can't get one. Nobody has one. Not for a dual rear wheel. And not the gear ratio that I've got going on. So, yeah, that sucks too, but that's the way she goes, right? So, yeah, that's, it's a piss off. But anyway, let's go do something that'll make me feel better. And that's play with this thing and chop some friggin' brush down. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty, well, just to show you what the hell we're doing, this is an area that we pushed the bush in. If that helps any, guys. So you can see the bush pile, it kind of goes around this way, and then it curves around way at the far end out there. So yeah, just working my way down and back. Just kind of made a pass, one pass through here, worked my way over all the way back into that edge of the brush pile. And all this is buckbrush that's grown in or was there, and saplings that grew in after we pushed the bush last winter. And now I'm just going in. There's no leaves on this stuff. It's easier to see where the rocks are, so I can go over them or around them or whatever. So yeah, but I just got a message from CP saying that I need to come home to the house. And yeah, so we're gonna head home, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Chances are I'll probably be doing something like this tomorrow. Anyway, talk to you guys later.